morning everyone. It's a Saturday and I have a busy day ahead of me of cleaning and just pottering around the house doing bits and pieces, so I thought I would film it for you today. I watch quite a lot of cook with me and clean with me style videos and I really enjoy watching them, so I thought I would do a few on my channel as well and see if you enjoy them, and if you do, I will do more of that kind of thing. I have lots of house admin kind of bits to do today, just your regular everyday household jobs, starting with a giant food shop which you can see behind me, which has just been delivered, so I'm going to put all of that away. I'm also going to be making one of my favourite slow cooker recipes as well, so I'll show you how I do that. My husband's actually working today and it's the last weekend of half term, so I'm hoping I can rope the kids into some tidying as well because their rooms are a big mess. First job is to put all of this away. I saw these on Charlotte Taylor's grocery haul recently and I'm really excited to try them. They're Old El Paso street market tacos and this is the smoky chipotle one. You can guarantee mine won't look anything like that, but they sound really tasty, so I'm excited to try those. Someone's helping, I think. Are you helping? They're biscuits. Yes. Come on then, let's put all this away. You do the fridge bits. You going in the fridge? Marnie loves the fridge. She likes to pick everything out and stack it all over the floor. Don't you? Or has Aiden come to spoil your fun? Look at my freezer. I only have a small freezer compartment on the top of the fridge at the moment, and it was quite a struggle to fit all that in. It was quite a struggle. Right, you help me do the rest then.
Okay. Chocolate, no. Custard, yes. Cinnamon custard, or...
You pass me all the fridge bits, okay?
Custard is fridge.
Huh?
Custard.
No, custard's not fridge. Hummus is fridge.
What's this?
Meat is fridge.
Meat. Wait, where's that meat? I see that meat. Is this meat?
Yes.
Got the meat. It looks like chicken meat.
It is chicken.
It looks like chicken meat.
Aiden, you can see lots there. Look, sausages, hot dogs, yogurts, they all go in here. Sausages. Hot dogs, not the squash, hot dogs.
Hot dogs.
And they're there, look, that's it. And cheese. 2 packs of hot dogs and cheese strings. Thank you.
And what else?
Yogurts.
Hummus.
Yogurts.
Hummus.
Oh, hummus is fine. Pass me the hummus. Thank you. You put those in the back of the fridge next to the hot dogs. Look at the camera.
Yes! How episode?
This is your favourite game. Right, let's put all this away. Oh, she's upset now because she wants to see herself in the camera. There you are. But look at that grumpy face. Look at that grumpy face. Come on, we've got stuff to put away. So this cupboard was so organised. I was really proud of this one because I'd started decanting things into jars and all the packets were kept at the top where they were out of the way. But look at it, what's happened? I tell you what's happened actually. My husband has happened and he started putting random things in here like this and this monstrosity that he bought to tease me when I asked him to get me a pudding in a tin, like, you know, those treacle puddings and stuff that you can get with custard, and I really fancied that one day and he came back with this. So now no one's going to eat that and it's going to live in the cupboard forever. So I'm going to sort out this cupboard, I think. That will give me great pleasure.
wearing light shoes, walking down the shore, diving head first down to the ocean floor. Your dark brown eyes reflect fireflies, living bright nights, getting me high on life. It's a night to
That's better.
relate. Things we have to do can't wait. We've got catching up to do. There's a glow about you. This is a perfect night to catch a cold. Turn the full length of the North Shore. Stay up for the sunrise, make a wish. There is no way we'll be forgetting this.
That's all the groceries put away and things are tidied up. But whilst I've been doing that, let me show you what Marnie's been doing. It's safe to say she has not been tidying her kitchen. Have you, madam? Look at this. Are you going to help me tidy it up? No, I didn't think so. Yeah, it's Marnie and a wipe that she's been cleaning her face with. Don't press any buttons. No, no buttons. Come on then. Look. Let's put all the cookies back on. Can you put the cookies on? Where's the other cookies? This one? Put it on. And you've got the cake.
First, down to the ocean floor. Your dark brown eyes reflect fireflies, living bright nights, getting me high on life.
It's better, all tidy, and now I'm gonna put her down for a nap before she destroys it again.
Can't wait. We've got catching up to do. There's a glow about you. This is a perfect night to catch a cold. Turn the full length of the North Shore. Stay up for the
So that's the kitchen looking much better, and I've put all the food away. So now that the kitchen is clear, I'm just gonna pop you in the cupboard so I can talk to you. That's not gonna work, we're gonna put you over here. So now that the kitchen is clear, I'm going to, oh God, I'm trying to put you in a mug cupboard and there's just stuff everywhere. Okay, that's better. Is that better? Yeah, it'll do. Now that I've put all the food away, I feel like I can actually get on with the slow cooker meal now. And I'm actually a bit late starting it. It's 12:30, but this is one that only takes 4 hours, I believe, on high, and you can cook it for longer on low, but I'll do it for 4. Actually, I could probably get away with doing it for 5 hours because we normally wouldn't eat until 5:30, 6 on a Saturday anyway. So I'm going to show you, I might have to move the camera around, but I'm going to show you how I make it, and it is literally the easiest recipe. It's my favorite slow cooker recipe because it's so easy. I use chicken thighs, and you don't have to brown them before, which is a big thing for me because some of the recipes suggest that you do. I'm sure it is slightly nicer if you brown them before, but I like to shred the chicken anyway, and this recipe is a shredded Mexican chicken, so you don't really notice whether you've browned the meat beforehand because you just kind of pull it all apart at the end. Also, any veg that goes into this, you just chop and chuck in. You don't have to soften it in a frying pan or on the hob before you put it in the slow cooker. So this is literally, you just bung it all in and leave it for 4, 5, 6 hours, however long you want to. And it is so tasty. I should tell you what it is first, actually. It's a Mexican chicken recipe. I'm fairly sure I have talked about it before on one of my weekend vlogs, but we like to use it for enchiladas or burritos or just with rice or with veg, whatever you fancy really. But I think tonight we'll probably have it in burritos or enchiladas because it's Saturday and that's what you do on a Saturday. So yes, I'm gonna grab everything out the fridge and show you what you need. Hello there in the cupboard. I'm back, I've got all my ingredients. You will need chicken thighs. Don't make the mistake that I made last time and accidentally buy the skin on and bone in chicken thighs, because that makes it significantly harder to shred the chicken at the end. So this time I have the right ones. Skinless and boneless chicken thigh fillets. What else do you need? I don't always put in peppers, but these are looking a bit sorry for themselves. They're a bit wrinkly, but they're fine. They'll be fine once they're slow cooked for 5 hours. So I'm just gonna slice them and bung them in as well. Then you will need some seasoning mix, fajita seasoning mix. This is actually half a packet. I have a whole packet in the cupboard as well, but I don't tend to use more than about half anyway. That gives enough flavour because I also add the salsa. This is the Old El Paso salsa. Any salsa will do, hot or mild is your preference. I use mild because the kids eat this with us and this is plenty spicy enough for them. So I put the whole thing of that in and then I add a bit of water in, shake it up and add a little bit of water with it. Then I also put in some taco mixed beans, which are a staple in any Mexican food that I cook. I just prefer to use these than just plain beans because they're in a spicy tomato sauce, if you can see, and that just adds a little bit of extra flavour, and it's not too spicy either, it's just like nice and flavourful. And a tin of sweet corn. Again, this is optional. We love sweet corn in this house, so I always add it in. So that is it. You literally, apart from chopping the peppers, you could put an onion in there as well, I suppose, but yeah, maybe I will. But apart from chopping the peppers and the onion, if you're gonna add it, literally everything else is just bunged into the slow cooker and left while you get on with other things. And as I've said many times on this channel, I'm a relatively new convert to slow cooking, but I can't believe I've never done it before. It's the best 20 quid I ever spent. I'm obsessed. So I will just get on with that. I'll take you out of the cupboard and I will show you how I do it, but I do literally just put it all in the slow cooker. It's not groundbreaking, but I'll show you anyway. So I've set my slow cooker to high. This is the one I've got if anyone is interested or cares. It's the Cookworks one, and I got quite a big one. I think it was a 6.5 litre maybe. Does it say anywhere? No. Yeah, it was one of the big, it wasn't the biggest, but it was one of the biggest because I figured, you know, family of 6, we need quite a chunky slow cooker. So I just set that to high whilst I'm faffing about with the peppers and let it warm up. Hey Google, play. So that's the chicken and the peppers in. I'm just gonna add the fajita spices, if I can do that with one hand. There we go. So just cover the chicken with the spices. Make sure they're all... I might add a little bit more from the other packet later on if I think it needs it, but usually it doesn't. Then it's just time to add the salsa, the sweet corn and the beans. I haven't actually eaten anything yet today, so I think now that the food is in the slow cooker and everything's a bit tidy, Marnie's asleep as well, so I'm gonna make some porridge. I tend to do this a lot most days. I will get on with stuff because I have a coffee early. I don't get hungry, so then I just get on with stuff. Then have my breakfast as my lunch. So I'm gonna make a big bowl of porridge now and sit down and have that for a minute and then get on with a few more bits tidying up whilst Marnie's asleep. So I'll show you what I do when I do them. Next job is to tackle the 2 bathrooms upstairs while Marnie is sleeping. So I'm going to start in our ensuite, which I'm in now, which doesn't need a lot doing. I actually mopped and hoovered in here yesterday, so I'm just going to have a bit of a tidy up and wipe down the sink and then do the family bathroom as well. One bathroom done, one to go. So my camera battery died midway through cleaning the bathroom upstairs, but I promise you I did finish it. I've just had to charge my camera battery, and now I thought I would just check in on the slow cooker Mexican chicken, and I'll show you how it's looking. Smells amazing. Here we go. Let's have a look. Oh, whoops. Oh. It's defog. That's looking very nice indeed. Not that you can see it because it's steamed up, but it smells incredible. I'm just going to give it a stir and leave it for another couple of hours. Now I'm going to whip my way through this beast of a laundry basket and put on, there's probably 2 loads in here. So that's going to be my next job of the day. Sorry it's so dark in here, it's like a crypt in my house today. It's so dark and dingy. So for my laundry I'm going to be using these Unstoppables. This is a new scent I haven't tried before. I'm really into these at the moment. I didn't used to use them in every wash, but since picking some up from B&M Bargains, I've just become a bit obsessed, and now I feel like I can't not use them. So this scent I haven't tried before, but it's really nice, and that is the purple one. And then I'm also going to use, I keep all of my laundry related stuff in here. I'm not sure why we're missing the cap. I think it's because I'm coming to the end of the bottle, but I'm going to use the Fairy Non-Bio liquid and some of this Comfort fabric softener, which is the Cherry Blossom and Sweet Pea, which isn't actually my favourite, but it was on offer, so I got it because it was cheaper than the one I usually buy. Mexican chicken update. Here it is, all shredded. It's really bad light, I'm sorry, but you can just about see. It's all shredded and pretty much ready to go. I'm gonna wrap it into enchiladas and put them in the oven to melt some cheese on top, and that'll be dinner sorted. I can't wait, I'm so hungry. When you smell something cooking for 5 hours, by the time it's actually ready to eat, you are so ready. Let's get cracking. Here we go, enchiladas all ready to go into the oven. Excuse the nursery rhymes in the background. The TV is on very loud. So I'm gonna put that in now and just do some rice to go with it. So that's the end of my day of cooking and cleaning. I hope you enjoyed watching along. I haven't done a video like this before, so if it's something that you enjoyed and you'd like me to do more of, then let me know, because I really enjoyed filming it. It kind of kept me motivated to do all my jobs, and yeah, I quite enjoyed it. If you're new to my channel and you haven't subscribed yet, then it would be great if you would click that button. It just means you won't miss any of my videos. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!